All right, so we are going to have a really quick talk about demonstrative adjectives. So as you can see in that first sentence, it says that these come before the noun that they are talking about. Normally in Spanish, we would say la camisa roja, right, for the red shirt. So we would say the shirt red in Spanish. And in this case, these words mean this and that over there, and I'm going to say it before the noun. So while I've been teaching you and you've learned for the last 2 years that you want to say shirt red, in the case of saying I want that shirt, you're going to keep the that before the verb, and that's what that means right there. And they're, of course, because they're adjectives, going to agree in noun, in gender and number. So if your noun is singular and feminine, then you're going to use singular and feminine demonstrative adjectives. So demonstrative adjectives are a way of saying, like, this is the specific one I'm talking about. So indicating which one it is, which makes sense, right? Because it's demonstrating which one you're talking about. Demonstrative. So this is este and esta, and these are estos and estas, okay? And that's just, these are the plural of this, right? So I can have, do you want this apple or do you want these apples? But either way, I'm holding at least one apple, right? That and those, again, same thing. So I can say, do you want that apple or those apples? And again, I'm discussing those same apples. And that's ese, esa, esos, and esas. And then I've got that one over there, and it indicates like, so if I'm talking to you right now, and let's pretend I'm sitting at my desk, este would be I'm holding the apple and saying, do you want this apple? Okay. And then if I'm talking about ese or esa, maybe it's sitting right there on my projector and I'm saying, do you want that apple right there? So maybe I'm not touching it, but it's within reach almost, and I can kind of point to it. Aquel and aquella is like if it were in the back of the room by all my posters on the back wall saying, do you want that apple over there? Okay, so do you get the difference between the space? Hopefully so. Okay, something that might confuse y'all. This looks like the verb estar, right? It has nothing to do with the verb estar. If you remember, I've complained to y'all before and said if you don't put an accent on the verb estar, it will be counted wrong because it changes the meaning of the word. Está, estás, estamos, están, and estoy means I am, you are, and whatever, right? But if I don't put the accent, it just means this or those. That's it. Completely changes the meaning of it. It has nothing to do with to be. So keep that in mind. There's also a nice little poem for you to remember. That and, oops, this and these both have T's. That and those don't. Let me put my apostrophe. So this and these both have T's, that and those don't. So if that helps you remember which one to use, I still say this little poem in my head if I'm trying to remember which one to say. So hopefully that will help. The little phrases that these go with are aquí. And again, that makes sense, right? If I'm sitting at my desk and I'm holding an apple and I'm saying, do you want this apple? I am holding the apple and it is right here, okay? Aquí means here, right? That would be close by me, but not that I'm touching it exactly right now. And so that would be allí, and that means there. Again, that's on my overhead, so it's close, so I'm pointing to it and saying there. And then allá means over there, and that's in the back of the classroom. So you definitely, for your quiz next class, want to remember that aquí goes with este, esta, estos, estas, and allí goes with ese, esa, esos, esas, allá, aquel, aquella, aquellos, aquellas. Okay, so that's what you're going to want to remember there. And that's it for demonstrative adjectives.